Hey, so you want to buy a house? Well, come on in. Hey, it's David Shelton, broker at Century 21 Advantage, and I'm sitting here in a newly built home offered by Affordable Housing Solutions. And there are a lot of people saying, well, I don't know if I can afford a home. Well, today on Real Value, we're going to talk about affordability. We're going to talk about you as a buyer, and we're going to talk about meeting you where you're at right now, today. And how do you get from where you're at today to owning a brand new home or owning a home that you've longed for years, or seen on television or driven by. We're going to talk to you about that. So join us. So here we are in the kitchen. And you know, kitchens are a big deal. Some people don't cook much, and so they want just a minimal kitchen. But in this case, this kitchen is magnificent. It's huge, actually. More about the kitchen in a minute, but what about you? What are you looking for in a home? How do you see yourself living? How do you see yourself interacting with a home, with a neighborhood, with the rest of the people in your household? We want to talk about that and think about that and put you in your ideal budget and then the ideal neighborhood and then the ideal circumstances. We want to bring all of that together for you. We're crafting a model here that goes beyond just, well, let's go see some homes. Let's thumb through a book, or let's look online, look on the internet. And everything seems to be just like sand when you dive down into the ocean and you grab some sand off the bottom of the ocean. And as you then push off the bottom and come back toward the surface, you find that when you get up top, there's very little sand left in your hand, not that big chunk that you grabbed. And so sometimes too, when you start to jump into the marketplace and get online and start looking at things, or going on open house weekends, and it's like, oh my gosh, what was the house that had this or that beautiful kitchen, or what was that guy's name that hosted the house, or that gal's name that was there? What was the bank again? We take care of that. When you come to our open house, when you come to our website, we let you know, first of all, if a home is available or if it's already under contract. That's a big thing. So you can fall in love, but you fall in love knowing it's already taken, right? So if that's the case, but we can get some information about what you're looking for, then what you can afford, and then bring it together so that we can find the ideal home for you. And that's really what we want to focus on today, is what would be ideal. So if you haven't jumped over to our By the Numbers programming, it's a segment that we do, and we talk to you about you, your financing, your income, and how we can best serve you. And we bring lenders to the equation so that you can meet the lender, you can hear about the loan products, and then you can pick up the phone and speak with them directly. Okay, let's go to the lender and get the numbers.
Three, two, one.
Here we go! It's David Shelton, broker at Century 21 Advantage. Today I'm joined by Ryan Spellerberg of First Premier Mortgage, right here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Yep.
They're moving to a new building, which is pretty cool, closer to where we are.
Right downtown.
Which is awesome,
Yep.
Hey Ryan, how do people get a hold of you? Just want to do that a couple times.
You bet. First Premier Bank, 605-209-1339 is my direct cell number.
So you can text or call Ryan.
Yep.
Right? So just so that you have that. We're going to get into some information about 1305 East 8th Street in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. It's built by Affordable Housing. CTE, their construction department, these people learning construction, built the house along with Affordable Housing Solutions to bring you a great deal, a brand new home in a great neighborhood. And so today we're going to talk about financing, right? By the numbers. That's what we're doing here. So Ryan, the asking price for this home is $164,500.
Yep.
Walk us through these numbers.
Yep. Okay. Again, typically first-time homebuyers think they need a lot of cash down, especially not with this program. So 164.5. Your minimum down payment, if you were not a first-time homebuyer, would be $5,700. Then you've got closing costs. That's about $4,700. Then you have to set up an account for your taxes and insurance. That's called your escrow account. It's about $1,600. So all in, you might have to come up with a check for about 12 grand on a typical house of this price, but not with what David's got set up.
Yeah. So Affordable Housing Solutions, the City of Sioux Falls, and some other folks have bundled some benefits together. And I know that you also deal with South Dakota Grow, right?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's a layering on of assistance for your down payment. So if you need that $12,060, all you need to have in the deal is $500. And the rest of this can be provided by what's called gap financing. It's financing that will sit there as a silent second.
Yep.
Right? But Ryan, here's something I want to talk to you about. So I can't afford a house of $164,500, right?
Yep.
I've got some other mitigating circumstances, and really I'm only pre-qualified for $145,000.
Correct.
Right?
Yep.
20 grand less.
Yep.
Right? Tell me what happens there. There's the gap financing stress
Right.
test, right?
Correct. So your house payment can be no larger than 31% of your income, and we'll do the calculations for you. And your total budget can only be 43% debt to income, budget to bills. So in this case, if you're short by a little bit, this program has up to $25,000 for down payment assistance. So even though you only need 12, if we need to help get your budget down a little bit, they'll throw in an extra $13,000 of money that you don't pay interest on, you just pay it back when you sell, to bring that payment into a comfortable range for you.
I love it. I oftentimes refer to this like the rich uncle program, right? Where you've got a cool rich Uncle Louie, right? And Uncle Louie's just going, hey, you know what? You need some help, kid? I'll help you out. And so it's my version of the Uncle Louie thing, but and it's really true. So when you sell it, pay me back. Don't worry about the interest,
Yep,
right?
that's
So,
exactly the way it works.
yeah, and so you can nickname it Uncle Louie if you want to. If you call us about this, I'll know what you're talking about. But that's really how it works. It's super cool. So the program is meant so that you can have new home, very affordable homes that are energy efficient appliances in great neighborhoods, and is really a hand up. So call us today. 605-906-8976 is my direct number. You can call or text that number. My name's David Shelton, and if I'm not available, one of my staff or other agents will be able to help you, walk you through it. If you're in an agency agreement, a written agency agreement with another realtor, just tell them you saw this video, tell them what the property address is, and they'll have all the information at their fingertips as well. We recommend Ryan as a lender because he knows this program. He knows how to get you successfully closed, not just to the table, but all the way through the process.
Correct.
A
Yep.
big deal. So this is where I'm sure there's many areas where you really shine, but this is one where he's just gone over the top, and we want to celebrate that. We want you to know Ryan. We want you to know that he knows how to do the numbers and have a strategy for you that's going to help not only make you a homeowner, but if you follow that strategy all the way through, you'll stay a homeowner, you'll be successful, stay current on your payments so that you have no late pays, and you can enjoy all the benefits of home ownership. Let me tell you one other thing about 1305 East 8th Street is that there is an agreement that you sign where in the event you sell before a 10-year period, that you'll sell to a qualified household. That's an important thing. We'll walk you through that, but a little caveat that you need to know. Qualified household will be someone just like yourself who is below 80% of median income. Let me go over the numbers with you really quick. Oops,
Go ahead.
I'm stretching, leaning. So this program, right, Ryan, works for someone with as little as $48,300 a year.
Correct. And that's before taxes, not after.
Right, that's before taxes. So that's your gross pay, and that happens to be the maximum amount you can make, $48,300 for a one-person household. But we have the program still works for two-person household, $55,200 or less. Three-person household, $62,100 or less, or four-person household, $68,000 $1,950 or less. So these are pretty good incomes, right? So if you make this amount or less, you're a great candidate for these homes. We only have one 1305 East 8th Street available. So if you're thinking about this, jump online, just type in the address in Sioux Falls, you'll see it. Call me, we'll get you a showing right away. Again, if you're not in a written agency agreement with a realtor, we'd be happy to take care of you, show you the property. We're authorized by the seller to represent both the seller and the buyer in limited agency. We want to put no barriers between you and home ownership. So give us a call today. Ryan, again, how do they reach out to you?
Yep, phone number 605-209-1339.
Text or call.
Yep.
Okay, Ryan Spellerberg, David Shelton, see you soon.
Wow, that was great. We got the numbers, we've seen the house, and now the only thing left is for you to contact me, David Shelton, broker at Century 21 Advantage. I'm available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. 605-906-8976. 605-906-8976. David Shelton, broker at Century 21 Advantage, right here in Sioux Falls.